Right guys, sorry I've just opened the window here because it is incredibly dusty in here at the moment. So the next part that I would like to introduce you guys to, I said I'd round this corner for these customers. Now, given that I'm going to round them, means I can't really lip them. So I'm going to have to just pick a clean edge, which I have here. I should sand this up the best I absolutely can. Yeah, that's the better edge. This edge is the better edge. And yeah, I'm just going to have to make the best I can with what I've got. So, right, I'm back. 100mm round, I think that sounds like a good idea. So to do that, 100mm. And to do this, 100mm. And to repeat it at this end, oh, let me check something. Right, now then. This is a funky little thing that I brought off Amazon. Right, hold tight. Given that I'm about to change this, I'm going back to them shelves and I'm going to put my chamfer on. So, this is a round, this is a chamfer. So it still does an angle, but it just does it flat, whereas this curves it. So we're going to use this chamfer. Right, when we're doing this, we always practice on something scrap, like what we cut here. So let me show you guys. That is completely square. See that? Completely square. I can't even hold that still enough, probably. Right, there's two chamfers, and I'm probably going to use this top one. That's a little bit too drastic. That is realistically what I want. Just enough so you can see the detail. That's too much. I'm going to roll with this last one. Hold tight, shelf. I'll be back. So then guys, next things next. That's those two, not taking them shelves, have I? Right then guys, coming up next, I now need to, didn't pick up a battery, did I? Jesus man, get organised. Right, start again. Now I've got set up with that. So coming up next guys, Adapt tool, a 3D printed registered design apparently. Adapt tool, oh it's cracked, no. Right, shut up. Now need to change the cutter. Right, let's leave that out for a second. Now is what I do, guys. So I take one of my screws. I'm gonna put that directly on that little 100mm X that I made. That's not even gonna reach, so we're gonna change from 30s to something a little bit longer. Maybe a 40. Close the door, you weren't born in a barn. Right, now gonna take one of these 40s. It's even got a neck on it, and that is just enough. Right, another thing I need to worry about is making sure that I've got that the right way around, so that the centre is the centre, if you know what I mean. Right, now that that is set up, now I will place this in here. Yeah, that is about as good, I think, as I will ever get this. Let's just lock that off, lock that off. Is what I'm doing, guys. I'll give that a touch more. Only a touch. So what I'm doing there is I'm just making sure that my router piece is over the edge here and over the edge here, say, and over the edge here equally. That is what I'm doing there. This is going to get quite messy.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I seek what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed.
So then guys, I stopped filming the Action 5 Pro there. I've just done a slow motion and some other different things on this. But yeah, we do 100mm that way, and I come from this way and do 100mm, dissect in the middle. I set this up, I spike that on that point, and I also, see if I can get that to sit. And I also just have to check that this center line is where my screw is, because if it's not, and you do that way, then you're not pivoting from your center point. All right, so let's bring you up this end real quick, and we'll just do this next one. So I take the screw, and I punch that first. Now, with a bit of luck, I should be in the same place as I was last time in order to fix this down. I don't want that too loose. I don't want that too stiff. That's about right. So I can already tell, oh, maybe not, maybe not. Is that gonna be there? Yeah, that's there. So let's do, first of all, let's lift that to there, so that's only just climbing. Then is what I do, stay on with you. So I'm gonna undo that, back that off, and just pull that in till that touches. Oh, that's so close. I think I'm gonna roll with that. Now I can't do this next bit with one hand, so hold tight. So I am going to need to use this again, but for the moment I need to change back to my rounding tool, which is this one. But yeah, this is going in a child's room, so it needs to be child safe. Hence the rounded off corners, and I'm now going to round everything else off. Just change over to this. Now is what I need to do is just bring this just about flush with that there, and now I'm going to round it. Right, so then guys, we're back. We've just had lunch. Been to see the lads at S&G. Let's get the last bit of this build done. So these are now going to be the long shelves for the utility. How are we going to do these? We've got 3 here, we've got a couple up there. Someone's going to have to join these. So to do that, we are going to require the chop saw. God, that is heavy. Heavy. Right, so then guys, I'm just going to cut this one here first real quick. So that's a start. Probably shouldn't wipe that on there, but hey ho, here we go. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to keep pressure on both. I try and think about what side I'm going to use. Right guys, so this is an idea of how I glue this. So I put my glue out in my tube and just go along with my finger. I'm not saying the finger is the correct thing to do, but this is just how I do it. So I've got a nice even spread, and then the excess, my law to my own, I just wipe. I should probably wipe it on the underside and not the top side. Right, but here we go. And then I get this on here, and make sure that that first bit in here is real tight. There we go. Right, so that is this first shelf sorted. Just need to chop that off at the end there, which we shall do so. I'm just going to use the skill saw, this plunge saw. Just going to line it up and just quickly go. Nice. Then I've got to change back, ain't I? Yeah, with this ball bearing. Man, there's a lot of changing. Be careful of your fingers. Just do that up. Only needs to be nipped up. Right, let's go. That's built up with the glue. Go again. That is not what we want. That is seriously out of shape, that. Take the battery off, like a knife. Keep binding up where that glue is. I need to come up with a better way of doing this, guys. If you're a joiner and you know a better way of doing this, let me know. This is just sort of all I know to flush trim, basically. At least it cleans up pretty well. Oh no, I need that. Let's get that in there. Unlock. Power. Right, so let's do this next one. Do I want to do this edge or this edge? I think I want to do this edge. So start off with some of this, overlap it. Not good. Not good. Check out this 40 volt saw. So look, I can turn that light on. Oh, where is it? That light on, and then that just shines up where that's going to cut. Right then guys, so after finishing those last few shelves, dusty, it was dirty, it was getting messy. This is a nice size workshop, but it's not the biggest. I've had a little rejig, I've had a little rethink. That dust extractor, I'm gonna try and mount upon the back wall. I might do a video on that, and I'm probably gonna adapt the voltage sensitive switch on it so that I can turn that on the second I come in the gym. Yeah, we're gonna have a little rejig in here. May do a video on it, I may not. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Up next, we need to make this. Let me go show you. I need to now start thinking about these little shelves. What are these little shelves? I'll tell you. They are these here. So these are to go in the kids' rooms, just so they can balance a water bottle and an iPad on. Yeah, just need to round the edges off and just be able to. That one looks silly. I suppose there's only a copy of that one, but yeah. So that's what we're making next. Here's an insight to being a YouTuber. I've just gone to check some of my content and this is ineligible and it's demonetized it. So now I'm having to change the music and re-render it. Luckily, it's just the music I need to change and I don't ever delete my projects until like 3 days later. So if anything comes up, we can change it. But yeah, there's a little inside thing about doing YouTube. I have no way of arguing that copyright, but to the best of my knowledge, I was using NFX music and that was all copyright free. Apparently not. So yeah, got to redo the video. Right, let's get these shelves made. Right, so we've had a little Will Smith and we've been getting jiggy with it and we've moved everything around. This cord can now go back in over here. I want to use this, but something tells me I'm not going to be too successful. We'll see, we'll see. Going to need to keep these bits. We want to keep the router out. Yeah, basically, we do still want all of this good stuff. We're no longer doing any lipping because the second I go into curved stuff, I can't lip because I can't bend straight timber round corners. Not yet anyway, and I'm not saying that's impossible, I'm just saying me personally, I'm not there yet. Right, I only really need to cut 3 or 4 different things and then we're there. So the first cut I need to make is 400mm release. The first cut I need to make. I'll make that sound like, we're gonna make this real simple. How can I make this simple? I'll tell thee. I feel like that's square. Let's check it. 610, 620. So pretty good edge, but I think that was cut. That looks like a board edge. Right, extraction on. Where's the other GoPro? Let's get some stuff set up. Here we go. Let's try and do some cool cinematic shots. Let's play some music. I'll see you in the end. Right then guys, so as long as I don't trip, we should be good. What have I done with the glue? Bet you've left it around the front. There it is, there's the glue. Right, there's the pencil. What is going to be the smallest radius I can router is the question. Lock that there. Just test the theory out. If I was to lock that there, yeah, I'm still not gonna, it's gonna have to be at least 60mm, isn't it? Let's change this for this normal little cutter. Then I need that spanner. Watch your fingers, nip it. Oh, I'm gonna need to change the base. Let me just, I know how I can work out what my minimum circle is. It's by whacking this in here, setting that up, clamping that there like that, and my minimum circle is, if I go from the edge of your router bit, from 100mm to there, it's gonna be 62. And I've gone for 60. Wish me luck, pal. It's be interesting. Wish me luck. Yeah, I'm completely looking at that the wrong way. Then we're going to need the battery. I don't want to be rude, but I think I've at least got to make that 70. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. If you guys have any better ideas of how to route around corners, let me know in the comments. But for now, this is all we've got. Right, so it's really important now to, as best I can, take out any blemishes on these corners now before I go and router it. Amazing. That's one.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.